Hey, ladies and gentle dudes, Papa here. I am going to do something a little bit different. I want these WIP and completed project videos to be a little bit quicker and easier to do since I'm trying to pump one out at least once a week. So keeping that in mind, I'm not going to have the camera on myself. I want to rip through these pictures and kind of show off the pictures that people in the Discord have submitted. And there's a lot. The goal is to do this once a week, and I think it's been 3 weeks since I set up the Discord server. And this is a pretty packed one. There's a lot of amazing work in here. To my Discord people, you guys are really knocking it out of the park with the stuff you're submitting. And I think it's awesome that there's a huge array of people in here that have, decades of experience, and someone is working on their first commission, or they're not even a commission painter, they're just painting for fun. And it's so cool that there's no judgment, there's no harshness. If people ask for critiques and everything, it's been done with just an absolute professional and educating almost, experience, and it's been great. So thank you so much for seeing kind of my intention behind the Discord, and thank you for participating and being involved. So before we get cracking on everyone else's stuff, allow me to show what I've been working on. There's been two things mainly that I've been working on, and that is a Custodes commission and a entry for a painting competition. So for the Custodes commission, here I have some rocks, and this has been my basic kind of style of doing these rocks. I did use the Agrland earth to get it nice and cracked up there, making it look like ice. And then I did a mixture of different contrast paints, different blues, and kind of a light green to give it like a sea ice look. And then I used Green Stuff World's liquid frost. That stuff is amazing. I can't really tell on some of these, but on other ones later on. But anyway, there's a bit of frost on the edges here, places where frost would naturally meet. There'll be a little bit of snow I'm putting on here, not too much. The customer didn't really want a lot of snow, just a tiny bit. So that's that base. I used the Ard coat, the technical Ard coat, to give it kind of very, very high gloss sheen, almost wet look. And then I'm going to be finishing this up with some really, really frigid looking tufts, but not too much again. And then on top of that will go these Custodes. This is kind of earlier on. I've done significantly more work, but as you can see, the color scheme is a kind of a bone white with a gold for a lot of the trim, and then a very vibrant purple. I think it looks awesome. I think it's going to be really cool. And here's another example of what I've done. Here's kind of the gold trim, purple on the outline. I have to do the purple tassels here. And then there's a little bit of silver on this, as this is a shield captain, I think it is. There's a little bit more trim work that needs to be done to kind of separate them. The shoulder pads are different. The knee pads and everything are different. He will be done pretty soon. Here is the Vexillary Custodes, I think, the person that holding the giant eagle shield or the eagle banner thing. He is also going to have gold to trim, kind of highlighting him as a special person. Everyone else is going to have silver trim, silver outlines, maybe a gold here or there, but mostly silver. And then here's one of the Virtus bikes, gold here. I think this is the captain with the face showing. So he's going to have some purple on the gloves, some purple on the boots, and then I'm going to be airbrushing some like exhaust smoke and things like that to give it a little bit more of a used look, but still holding true to that, the regal look of the Custodes, and that's something that's awesome. Now, one thing to point out, the white that I used here is ivory and light ivory from Monument through my Sotar 2020 airbrush, and it is the easiest, best covering, less speckle showing, most amazing paint that I've used. And I've used a lot of different paints. I've made my own combinations of different paints, and all I needed was just a little tiny bit of thinner, and this stuff was beautiful. So Monument, you guys have definitely shown yourself to be my favorite paint to work with so far, especially through the airbrush. I haven't used any of it for actual like pick brushing yet, but we will see how that performs later on. And then for this painting competition, obviously I'm doing a Space Wolf, but I did kind of an upgrade here with the retro shoulder pad, and then I used the Rune Lord brass for the brass stuff. I much prefer the older casing being red as opposed to the new one being black. And here you can see I gave him the intercessor pack markings on his shoulder pad there. A little bit different. They're not all three the same. One is bigger than the other ones. I'm not sure if there's any meaning behind that other than just I like the way it looked. But there he is. Funny enough, the painting competition I was in, I'm not sure if people just didn't meet all the deadlines or whatever, but right now I'm the only one. So I will still consider myself an untested painter because it doesn't really count when you're the only one competing. Anyway, moving right along. Here are some of the whips that you guys have provided. This is from BB Miniatures or Brendan Baker. I love this Dark Angels non-metallic metal. Amazing work. This is early on in the project here. Gorgeous work here. Here's some of the guys showing up. You can see some of the green coming in, a little bit of the red. And then here we see the green on the feathers there. Amazing. Amazing work. Here's Sasha. Sasha has some of the coolest, most vibrant colors and some of the most realistic looking non-metallic metal. It's just wait. Some of his finished products here blow you away. But these are really cool looking, awesome models, awesome sculpts. Next we have Ben with Ashenhold Art. He's done some Plague Bearers or some of the Putrid Blight Kings. I think it was from the paint through. Awesome colors, awesome work. It looks nasty. It looks gross. And I think that's exactly what you want to see with your Putrid Blight Kings. You want it to look modeled. You want it to look gross, and you've done a great job. Next, we have my buddy Lost Hammer painting. These are his raptors. It looks like he's put some putty over the head so that when he's painting them, it's not going to get on there. He really nails, I think, the basing of his characters. Don't get me wrong, his painting and his lines and those are all really good too, but I think the basing is what I love most about his stuff. Because he goes overboard is the word I want to use. It's immersive, right? He wants to tell the story that his guys are in a jungle, and you can tell by the foliage and even it looks like aquarium type plants. It looks like it's in a jungle. And the cool thing is, you'll see later on in his finished work, just the detail he goes to with his terrain pieces is amazing too. Yeah, I love the colors. I love the vibrancy of the lenses. And then here he's showing off his Stormbird or whatever this is. But there's the multicolor painting, and it's awesome. Next, we have Crimson Path Studios. Now, Crimson Path Studios was the first person in the Discord, and I gotta say, thank you so much, man, for hopping right in. He loves the Horus Heresy. He loves the Sons of Horus. And here's some of his work. Good old War Master chilling right there. This little diorama he's working on. It looks almost like an Abaddon just blasting someone else. I say Abaddon because, number one, Sons of Horus, just staring Terminator armor, and then that cool top knot. But who knows? You know, it's obviously not the big new Abaddon, but there's some destruction going on there. Kind of a more finished one. And then here's a cool rock dude. Looks like a lot of dry brushing on that one, and it's a cool sculpt. Really cool sculpt. There's another angle of it. Here we have Space Toy, kind of one of our newer members here, working on a goblin or a little troll thing here, doing some amazing modeling on the skin. Mottling, Mottling. Cool coloration, cool difference in the skin tone, and then the very, very vibrant hair. Really awesome. Another angle of that. Pretty cool. And then we have the crazy, disgusting, nasty thing. I'm not even sure what this is, but it is well painted. The highlights and the muscles and the areas where the lights are going to go, it looks really, really convincing and nasty, and the striation put in there. It looks disgusting, but that's definitely the point. So you nailed it there, Space Toy. Next, we have False Miniature Painting. And this is someone that's actually doing their very first commission. They're doing a 30K commission here, and it looks pretty cool. I like the colors, and you can definitely tell the captain standing out, pointing at someone. And for their first one, they have quite a bit. They have quite a few photos, and it's a neat, nice little size here for their first commission. A little photo of that captain pointing somebody out. And then here looks like a Contemptor Dreadnought, I think. I don't know. Or Levi, I'm not sure. One of them Dreadnoughts. And then here is something he said is a personal project that he's working on. Looks like a cool addition here. This actually is a scorpion arm, comes up and around. Looks really cool. This is Cryptic Sun Studios with his brothers Bert, the Double Contemptor Dreadnoughts for the Salamanders. Awesome colors, awesome flames, and here's more of their progress. This one he says is mostly done. There's spacing needs to go on here. Awesome work, Cryptic Sun. Next, Origin painting. This is just a little addition to a commission he's working on. That's a lot of Blood Angels. It looks like mostly the Indomitus box here. That is a lot of Blood Angels. Actually, no, because there's regular Intercessors here. There's a Flag Bearer. There's Hellblasters. That's a Captain. No Indomitus box. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Just a regular one. And the Terminator's down here. Yeah, no Indom right there. Just regular. Hellblasters, Intercessors. Good work. Rob from Brush and Bolt Gun. He is one of the first YouTubers I watched when it came to painting Space Wolves. His How to Paint a Space Wolf Reaver has probably been viewed more times at my house than any other YouTube video, because I could not figure out how in the world he was actually painting the faces and the mask and everything. But here he is working on some Death Guard. Looks like they have the pre-heresy colors here of the white and then the green, but that is not a pre-heresy Marine. He looks really messed up, but good, in a good way. Next we have Dorn's Arrow. He is one of the big 30K painters. Following him on Instagram. I interviewed him a while back. Amazing interview. And here he's working on a massive Abaddon. Massive. That right there is the massive Vallejo airbrush cleaning bottle. And so yeah, that's going to be a big boy. He said he's going to be working on this for a long time. But that's a good start, man. It looks sick. Next, Battle Standard painting. He is beginning or in the middle of, or recently started a Tyranid commission. A lot of big Tyranid HQs. I think it says 30-something in the first wave, but it's mostly HQs. So congrats on that commission. And here he said is his least favorite part of the stage when the customer asks him for a photo. And it's in that like... trust me, with just a few more hours, it'll look better. But right now, as a painter, it's easy to not be happy with something when you know like what it should look like. But I think these look great. And I know that from the picture we'll see later on of your finished work, it looks even better when it's done. So, sweet Nids, good job. Branded Autumn, doing some work. He said that on this post he really loved working with the Vallejo fluorescent colors. I think he's using the fluo for the plasma here on, was this Call? I'm not sure who this is, but I think it's Call. Awesome work, great colors, very accurate, good detail in the picking, awesome color on the cloak. And yeah, man, I love fluorescent colors. Vallejo knocked him out of the park. Next, you have Shelby Studio, and they are in the middle of a Tau commission. So they're overseas working on stuff, but they'll be back home for a few weeks. And their Tau, you can go check them out on Instagram and Facebook. Their Tau are amazing. Very clean, incredible detail. And they're working on the camo pattern now, which I think is pretty sick. And then the next big bit of pictures is Shades of War Studios. They were one of the first kind of full-time studios that joined the Discord, so thank you guys for joining. They are working on here the White Scars, Indomitus, and a few other units commission. Amazing work, awesome coloration. White is hard to do. White is hard to get right, and I think these guys really nailed it. I think that it looks vibrant yet natural. If that's a word, but like realistic, I guess. It looks a bright white, but not cartoony or weird. So great work. And on the finished work, you'll see even more amazing White Scars. Finally, we have Will Paints. Will Brightly here. Amazing painter. Interviewed him as well. A little bit of girly man face there. You'll see just the detail in the girly... Sorry. Rowboat girly man. I had to correct myself and make it even better. Rowboat girly man. Just amazing definition and clarity on the head. Great work on the face. Some freehand work here. of it looks like a space wolf, a cool medallion or some kind of a gem inlaid in the shoulder pad. Awesome work. All right, next we're going to go to completed projects. I think it's a big deal when someone completes a project and it graduates from a WIP to done. It's a huge point, especially in a commission painter, when you're able to be like, okay, the stress is over, I can take photos, I package you up, and you are gone. So I want to take a little bit of extra time and highlight completed projects because it's done. And it means a lot to the artist to have a good photo of their completed project, and I want to capture that. So here we go. First off, we have Sasha again. Now, some of these weren't finished during this month. I did ask when they showed up to the Discord to just post some of their completed work. And that's fine. That's totally cool. I'm not saying that it had to be done while you've been a member of the Discord. That's not, there'd be nothing in here. But anyway, so Sasha has posted a lot of his pictures that I think that are amazing. Like, I used a lot of these as reference material. Look at Sasha's color usage. I mean, from very, very, very cool white blue to a bright hot red, all in the same model, in the same spot. I mean, within centimeters, you have the brightest blue and the hottest red. Awesome. Full spectrum of colors there. Amazing uses. And you can see the fibers, and it's just crazy. And then here, this is all non-metallic metal. And Sasha will be putting together a tutorial on how to do non-metallic metal. They said that it is a lot easier than you think. And when I look at that, I don't think any part of that is easy. Even silver, like true metallic metal, would be difficult for me to get anywhere near that. So awesome work, Sasha, on that disgusting, gross knight. But he looks good. And then big old pig man, pig pilot. Cool work. Cool plaid design. The parts that are supposed to be moist look moist. Parts that look like fabric look like the actual fabric. More great work. And then we have this orc. Now, this is one of the first ones that months ago I copied because I wanted to take a better look at picking out muscle fibers and how to highlight them properly. And his leather looks like legit leather. So that is why that one was a reference picture. Then here's another one of my reference pictures. This was actually the one I was going to use to start trying non-metallic metal, but then I stopped because it was not on the menu for what I could do at the time. But this battle mage grizzly bear of death looks sick. There's OSL from the majestic magic snowball, and then the NMM on the axe. Incredible. Brush for Hire. He's another full-time painter. He actually just got on the Twitch partner program, so congrats there, Brush for Hire. This is a cool alien bust that he painted up. Really, really sick. Awesome detail. Look at the eyes. I mean, the eyes just look so deep and evil almost. And then here is the creature caster dragon that he just finished. So vibrant. Incredible use of colors. Just absolutely unbelievable here. The muscles and the scales and all the lines are just beautifully picked out. The hair is incredible also. I can't even say enough. Next, you have Origin Painting here. Just finished a project where he painted each of the original Loyalist chapters, and I think they're all very well portrayed here. Just a little close-up here. And then there is some Blood Angels. This is a commission he just finished. Blood Angel Terminators. Actually, I think he finished this one a while ago, but still, really, really good job. Then we have the Happy Heretic, or Radius, as he's known in our Discord. Finishing up some Legions, Darth Vader here. Great lining, great look of the very classic look of Vader. And then he's been posting a lot of these disgusting nurglings. He uses oils, which I don't have any experience with, and people have been asking questions. And I think it really does a good job. And it's so fast. Like watching him post pictures going from a whip to being done. Like I couldn't get a model done that quickly. And it's cool because there's so much detail. And I think oils would be a very cool tool to start using. But a good job there, Happy Heretic. Great job, Radius, because I like both names. Shades of War Studios, like I promised you, here is the rest of the White Scars commission. Little Carcero Khan, an Impulsor here. Incredible work, inside and out. Like the light highlights there. Here's the White Scars Chaplain. from the Indom box. Such a cool model. This is one of the Outriders. It looks like they used bits off of the Karsara Khan kit, because here is that eagle again, and here is the totem, and there's the dude's head. So looks like just coming back from lopping off some bro's head, riding back and showing everybody his awesome trophy. Here is the banner, the Blade Guard Ancient Banner Carrier. And these look like the lieutenants with the Volkite. Awesome look on the Volkite. Not sure if this one's done yet because it's based. It's not based finished like the other ones are, but they still look amazing. Great detail work there. And then the Judiciary. This one got a lot of attention on the Discord. Yeah, and here's some of his other previous work. Here's a little bit Ulrich the Slayer. Some of the Rip Fang, Snarl, Rider, Wolf Peoples. This is the Librarian. Tigurius. Gilliman. Really great work. And finally, looks like Grandmaster Voldus. I think I said that properly. Next, we have Battle Standard painting. Here's what I was talking about earlier when I was saying that his Tyranids, when done, look at the basing. Look at the cut. Looks like legit bone. Transitions are incredible. The lines, the striation and difference in the carapace coloration here, awesome. So your customer, although they got a picture of it not being complete, they're going to love the final product. Next, we have Bunyip, or Bunny IP. I don't know. Sorry. Bunyip Studios. Your Chaos Lord here. Great work. Great burning icon. I love that. I love the look of the eyes here. The robes are just really deep and vibrant. And it just looked... And the base is incredible. The base is so involved. I love it. Here's the back. Look at that cloak. I mean, the cloak looks natural. Looks real. Just a great job. Very deep. And Chaos. I love Chaos because they're so detailed. But I hate Chaos because they're so detailed. Like, if you can do it well, if you can get these lines and these rivets and these spikes and all this well, it looks awesome. If not, it looks like hot garbage. So right now, Bunyip, you've done a great job on that, and good job. Here, Cryptic Sun Studios with his salamanders. Look at these guys here. Cool base. Different. I'm not sure if this is a plastic card or if this is like a kit that he got, but I like these bases with the, looks like in a ship. Really awesome. Yeah, salamanders with their cool helmets. Now, are these standard like 30K salamander helmets, or are these third party? I don't know. Go ahead and put them in the comments. Now, this one I'm talking about the Lost Hammer. So this backdrop here is actually one of his terrain pieces. And you can tell that his models look at home in this jungle, in this dense, just lush jungle surrounded by mountains and spires, but there's so much here. And he says that he loves paper cuts. The Instagram terrain builder. I tried getting him in here, and he may or may not be in here, so we'll see. Yeah, great work on their Lost Hammer. Great look on the rocks and the grass. Mac has some Drukhari here. I think they're Drukhari, Dark Eldar, whatever. They look good. I like the snow base. I love snow bases. I think when they're done properly, they look amazing. I think it adds a lot of cool variety to the model, a lot of cool point of interest. And then here they are again. Oop. Here there's another different photo of them. Awesome work, Mac. Great job. Crimson Path Studios again. Here he's showing off his Melt-A-Gun. Something I love about the way Crimson Path does it is just the areas of brightness and where the sun, you can actually really feel that deep, grim dark. I mean, look at the grime down here and then the extra dark shadows here, but the extra bright highlights up here. Awesome, man. Just awesome, grim dark feel. Doing the Suns proud. Here's another angle of that same Melt-A-Gun guy. Barbed wire, concertina wire. And here's another, looks like a fine cast. And then this one I thought was really sick. Sons of Horus bro flying past a salamander. The cool thing is that Crimson Path Studios and then Cryptic Sun Studios are actually really good friends. And I think, if I remember correctly, this was made kind of, I don't know if it's a collaboration or if it was kind of as a jab to his buddy. But yeah, his Crimson Path Studio Sons of Horus whipping past a salamander to deliver that Mach 2 sword decapitation. Pretty awesome, man. It's the same thing I do with my buddy and Blood Angels. I just love finding ways to make it to where the wolves fight the angels. I mean, it's a classic thing, but we have fun. Next, we have Olaf Miniatures. Now, they are really, really popular on Facebook, really, really active on Facebook. Amazing, awesome work. You see here just the coloration, and you can have these bright, vibrant, hot spots, and then almost like pure black on the same power armor. I think it looks incredible. Some of their transitions are some of the smoothest, creamiest blends I've ever seen. So do yourself a favor, follow Olaf Miniatures on Facebook and Instagram, and you will see stuff like this all the time. All right, so next up we have Will Paints here with his Cult of Paint. I think it's the Deerguard Kickstarter. I'm going to take a look at this for a second here. Look at these bright, soft skin tones. Look at this leather. Looks like real, actual leather here. Different colors, the green and the brown. That sheen on the sword is incredible. And then that vibrant green hair. Man, well, amazing stuff. Looks incredible. We're going to go over here to this next one. I think it's another Kickstarter here. Look at this cool little goblin. Amazing colors here. Bright green, bright red. But the truly amazing thing is when you consider its size. That is a AA battery. Unbelievable, man. Amazing work. Thanks for sharing that. Next, we have Hellhound Minis. Look at that Void Dragon. I think she said she used the color shift paints here. But look at just the fluid, liquid color of that skin. We were making jokes at looking like the T-1000 from Terminator. But that rich gold with shiny, beautiful green, and then that purple of the lightning. That is awesome. Well done, Hellhound. Now, this last little bit isn't painting, but it is still involved in the hobby. Now, Astartes X is my real-life best bro, and he has done a lot of woodworking stuff. Now, this is one of my favorite things that we've done so far, and it is a shadow box. Can't really tell much for right now, but if you flick a switch on the back, boom, the Space Wolves logo. And it's obviously the only logo that really matters. So that's incredible. And then he and his wife helped make this knife here. And that is a custom wood handle that he has drawn, and his wife has actually wood burned the Imperial Aquila. And the other side says the Emperor Protects. Here's a close-up. Gorgeous work, gorgeous stain. Awesome, incredible work. Now, this is actually going to be a 1,000 follower giveaway on Instagram. I want this to be not an incentive to get more people, but a reward for the people that we already have. So if you're not a follower on Instagram yet, please go and subscribe or follow or whatever it is. I don't know, like, or whatever. Just to help us get closer. We're at 950 something. We're so close. And I just want to announce it because I've had it for like 6 months. But I promised that I wouldn't announce it until we've hit the 1,000 because, again, I don't want it to be incentive. I want it to be a reward. So this sums up the weekly, actually 3-week WIP and finished product video. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone who submitted pictures and has been talking and adding new people to Discord, thank you so much. Thank you for joining and following and being involved. It's incredible to see the community just explode the way it has. And I don't know, you're making Papa proud. So thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I want to do this every week. If you want to be involved and you want to check it out for yourself, join the Discord channel. There's no fee. There's no Patreon requirement. Just come on in and we will all welcome you. We're excited to be a part of this group and we're excited to have more people. So thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see you in the Discord. All right. Bye.